what is okay, let me just ask you about the investigator, Candy or Candace or whatever name she goes by. Some people are saying it's the same lady that went to jail. Some people are saying it's
I
not.
honestly don't know. I've always known Candace as Candace Haskell.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came up with this Candace West, this Candace Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
And Candace just said, let them run with it
Mm-hmm.
because she didn't want to be known.
Okay.
But I heard from her last night.
Well, I think on one of your videos that I watched, you played an audio where you were, or maybe it was somebody else's video, but either way, it was like voice recordings, and you were talking to somebody named maybe Tabitha, and then
Tabitha is Tabby Hill. Her Tabby Hill is her legal name. Tabby Clark is her maiden name. That's also Scarlet Witch of the Fold.
Hold on. I think I got the. Hold on.
Shouldn't you be worried about this? I don't know what part you're not understanding. I don't know what part are you guys not understanding. I don't know activist, therapist, full name, no information.
Just hold on.
What part are you guys not comprehending or understanding or trying to force me? Wow, I just noticed you guys are blackmailing. Wow. Great job.
Hold on.
But do you notice how she doesn't pay?
Hold on. Just listen.
Yeah, you've come after me for over a fucking year. It's my turn now, because I found out who the hell you are. I found out who you really are. I found not only your husband's Facebook page, but I found the woman that you all are also in a relationship's Facebook page. So, keep it up, Tabitha. You've made my life a living hell. You supported and allowed people to dox me. This is your karma.
That's me.
Okay. So listen to the next one. Hold on.
So this is your karma. You wanted to play? Let's play.
Hold on.
Here, Tabby, somebody wants to talk to you.
I want her information. And I also have your information. It's not about her being black. So don't use that card. If you give it, you have a deal. If you don't have it, Heather will post this shit on every social media platform in about an hour. Make your choice.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it off. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, what I was going to ask you is that the Candace lady that's supposed to be the investigator that was helping you, or you were working with, or I don't know what the right terminology is. Okay.
Candace
now
Haskell.
have you seen the news reporting from the actual news station about her and her case? Have you seen any of that?
Yes, I have, but that's not the same person. And
so you're saying that's not the same voice? That lady has a distinct voice. That is the same voice.
We were on a Zoom call with the lawyer setting up the LLC for cracking the chains. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And she had to show her IDs.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same woman at all.
So
I saw her face.
That was on the news, that voice, because she talked, and in the fake ceremonies that she had, she talked, she spoke. That is the same voice. So are you saying to me that does not sound like the same lady to you?
She might sound like the same person, but the person that was in that Zoom call isn't her at all.
So this was a Zoom call. This was a recording from a Zoom call. You weren't with this lady?
No. That recording is from an Instagram between me and Tabitha.
No, but I'm saying on the recording, you said, here, somebody wants to say something to you, and you handed the phone to somebody. So it
No,
wasn't like you
no,
stopped
I
the
didn't hand.
recording.
No. I didn't hand her the phone. It's on Instagram. So Candace responded to her.
Wait a minute. Let me just play it over because
Go
that's not what
ahead,
I heard. That's not what I heard.
because it was an
Hold on.
Instagram recording.
Right. So I'm saying I do Instagram recordings all the time. I have groups set up. So I press the button and I talk. There's no way in one recording for me to talk and then have somebody else talk on the same recording without them being right beside me.
There is, if you have another phone and you can record it from it.
So you were on two phones?
Yes, because they keep getting my phone's IP banned.
Okay. So you've never seen the lady in person?
I saw her on a Zoom call. And that woman that I saw on that Zoom call didn't match Candace Clark at all.
Did she sound like this woman in the recording? Because this woman in the recording sounds just like Candace Clark that was on
She
the
might
news.
have, I'm not saying that she didn't sound like her, but she didn't look like her. And the words, would somebody have to sit there right beside her and parrot her words for that face? I mean, all of us have very similar voices.
No, we don't, because I don't care. If somebody else tried to pretend to be you, I would be able to pick that up. You have a very distinct voice. Just like this lady. She has a very distinct voice. Her diction, the way that she talks. I would be able to know if somebody was impersonating you just by talking to you now. You have sort of a raspy, deeper voice. And I would be able to, I can't imitate your voice. So that's why I'm saying this lady right here sounds exactly like the lady in the news. Like it wasn't nothing somebody chopped and screwed. It's from the news, from her recordings of her ceremonies. It's the exact same voice, diction, pitch. It's the same thing. So I'm trying to figure out if she got
But
over on you,
it didn't match the
how?
face. It didn't match the
Got you.
face on the
The face
Zoom.
doesn't match, but the voice matches. So somehow she did
How,
she
how,
scam you out of
okay,
anything?
okay. No, she's never asked me for a dime. She came to all of us voluntarily.
Who is
She's
us?
never Mia, Shevet, Fed Up. She came to all of us voluntarily, saying that she had resources to
Mm-hmm.
attorneys.
But why
None
would
of
she think
us.
you all needed attorneys? Like, how did she get to the point to reach out to you and say, "Hey, I've got resources"? Like, what were y'all doing?
Well, we need to go back further, back to March, end of February last year.
Now back to how y'all get cheap. The candy lady got to offering y'all services. You said Cuban Delight got mad because Goddess Mia was not duetting her videos, but I don't see that as a reason for somebody to come in and say I have resources because somebody won't duet somebody.
No, it was because of the white supremacists also.
Okay.
We were going hard against the white supremacists. That's why I don't get why I'm called a white supremacist. Because, shit, I'm a lesbian.
Mm-hmm.
The KKK will hang me just as well as they'll hang anybody else.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but
Go
I hear
look it
you.
up. Go
I hear
look it
you.
up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. But continue on. Go ahead. I'm trying to get to where the lady got to asking y'all about. I mean, trying to give y'all the resources.
Candace contacted Mia in the beginning, okay?
Okay.
And she told her that she has an attorney, that she has resources. And Mia contacted me
Okay.
and said, please talk to Candace.
So she just came out the blue, like she followed Mia or something. She was like one of her followers or something.
I don't know.
But she just came out the blue and said, "Let me help you."
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I know, I don't know anything other than what I got a message from Mia saying, please talk with Candace. She's an investigator for the attorney. And she gave me her number and said that she would be contacting me.
Okay.
That's all I knew. And going off of Mia's reference, off of Mia's credentials,
you talked to her.
When Candace talked to me, I talked with her. And I have a private investigation company.
Okay.
But Candace and me are two separate beings. We're both fucking adults.
True.
So when everyone wants to say that I'm going to jail for what Candace did,
okay.
No, I'm not.
I think, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Someone said that she helped or that she falsified some documents that maybe y'all used for something. Is that maybe where they're getting it from?
No. Me and her had a blow up last weekend. Because she informed me, she told me in a phone call that she made false check stubs for Alicia to be able to get her apartment.
Like the Alicia and Blaze? Alicia
Blatcher. Yes, okay. Alicia Blaze.
Okay.
I went the fuck off on Candace. And we haven't talked until last night when she sent me a text message. But I blew up on her. I said, what the fuck are you doing? We're on TikTok. I'm on TikTok, so I need to watch my language. I was like, what the hell are you doing? You're taking away all of our credibility by making up false documents for that C. Why the hell would you do that?
And what was her reasoning? Why did she do that for her?
Because she wanted to make sure she had a place to stay, which was a 1-bedroom in Houston, Texas, when she already knew that she had a 4-year-old that she needed to be bringing to that apartment.
So she didn't have custody of her son then when she first got
there? Yes, she had custody, but she tried to give him up.
Okay.
With the father in Louisiana. But the father is an over-the-road truck driver. So the grandma had to have him. And back when she got that check from disability, well, the grandma said, come get your kid. But during all that time, Alicia had already gotten a 1-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
If the apartment complex knew that she had a 4-year-old, Texas state law says that any child over the age of 2 that is of an opposite sex has to have their own room. So she got a 1-bedroom apartment there in Texas. the apartment complex obviously didn't know about him. Because if they did, they knew that they would be held liable for renting her a 1-bedroom apartment
Hold
when
on,
she had a
wait a minute.
child.
Can you what? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
No, her apartment complex would have been held liable by Texas state officials if she had a 4-year-old child that was on the lease that was living in a 1-bedroom apartment. They would have forced her
to get a 2-bedroom.
To have a 2-bedroom. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So why do you think they're saying that you're going to jail then? I mean, if you didn't know about the check stub situation or whatever, you didn't.
I keep giving them the local number for my joint communications here in Mexico, Missouri, because they even did a video driving by my house. So I said, you all have my address. Have them come here.
Yeah. But they haven't said why they think you should go to jail with Candace?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
But here I sit waiting.
Yeah.
I sit here in my house waiting.
Yeah. So were you ever friends with Blaze and Alicia?
Yes. I was the one who, I will admit, Blaze's information at the beginning about Troy was coming from me.
But T. Nathan, that's Troy, right? T. Nathan?
Yeah. Troy
Okay,
Nathan
so
Farrell.
you were giving Blaze information about T. Nathan?
Yes.
Now, why would you do that? Did you not like T. Nathan?
He threatened to kill me.
Why would he threaten to kill you?
He threatened to kill me and Mia and all of us.
Why?
Because we were exposing him for being a fraud.
Okay. Okay.
He made an entire video called "Is This the Hill You Want to Die On?"
Mm-hmm.
and then had Denise Moffin's picture, because that's when he became friends and whatever with Denise Moffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did y'all? Okay. So if
Troy was
fraud,
indeed.
Why did y'all?
Troy was in.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Troy was indeed one of my number one enemies. Okay.
Why though? Like why? Why? I mean, like, did he do something for you to say, "Hey, I'm gonna put my bullseye on you," or somebody else just like brought him to your attention or something like that?
Yes, he made the video. He made the video.
What video? I'm trying to see like where it started between y'all two, because I know y'all didn't just see each other and it was just on site. Somebody had to do something to somebody.
No, Troy made the video saying, "This is the hill you want to die on." I didn't even know Troy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he went after Mia.
Okay. So you were kind of like a byproduct of their beef together because you were friends with Mia.
Yes, I am friends with Mia.
Okay. Okay.
And then he made that entire fucking video saying, "Is this a hill you want to die on?" When Denise Maupin had went after all of us for almost a year.
Okay.
It's like, really, you jackass. Let me go look you up. Let me go back to the Professor BS. Let me go look you up. Oh, wait a minute. You got a warrant for your arrest? Oh, you
talking
ran
about Denise or T. Nathan? Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about Troy.
Okay. Okay.
I said he ran from Mississippi to Arkansas.
Okay. But
his video saying, is Is this the hill you want to die on? Is the video that made me go back and look.
Okay.
It made me go back and find all that information from the fake professor degrees and everything. And then when they put up that Mississippi Department of Corrections number, I was like, oh, let me go look, because that's my career.
You like to look into people. Okay.
No. I am a private investigator. I also have 3 bachelor of science degrees. One of them is in criminal justice, and I am actually the first female national director of operations of a national prisoner extradition company.
Okay.
So I knew how to look all that up.
Okay.
So when I saw that T number, his Mississippi number, I looked it up, and I was like, fuck, he's got a warrant. Because he ran from Mississippi to Arkansas.
So he wasn't supposed to leave the state?
No, he was
Okay.
never supposed to leave the state.
Okay.
And at first, this is what Blaze and all of them like to get wrong. He first was serving a probationary period, okay, from Florida.
Okay.
And after that probationary, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
He was serving a parole period from Florida.
Okay.
That ended on September 21st, 2021. And then started, the next day, started his probationary period for Mississippi. So, when he got arrested back in September, Mississippi let his parole date run out. And then he was told, you need to respond here, you need to report here in September, October, November, December. When he didn't respond in January, Mississippi Department of Corrections, Probation and Parole, the probation agent, the probation officer, went to court and got issued a warrant for his arrest.
So that's the warrant that you saw when you looked up his T number or whatever you said? That's
no, I saw that back in September.
Okay. Now, so
but
go ahead.
Hold on. But your T number doesn't change
from state to state? Or
his T number in Florida led me down all of his charges to see that he was still under the custody of Mississippi.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
Did y'all have anything? Well, I ain't gonna say y'all because ain't nobody else here talking to me. Did you have anything to do with him getting arrested the first or the second time? Because I think he was arrested twice, right?
I had something to do with the second time.
Okay, so what happened the second time and how were you involved with that?
Because he kept talking to shit.
Okay.
And he was on probation. So I was in contact with the Mississippi probation officer for him.
Okay.
And I got the warrant issued.
So okay, I think I'm a little bit confused. Had they already issued a warrant or there was no warrant until you reached out to them?
There wasn't a warrant until I reached out.
So what the heck did you say to get them to do a warrant? What the heck you said?
Because I said, this person has been missing your all's probation dates, right? All of his dates. Why haven't you issued a warrant?
So there's a system
And it
that you
was,
can look at.
and you know what? The exact same person that issued the warrant was the same person that came and picked him up.
So do you think if you hadn't have said anything, that they would have just let him just go on? They would have never said anything to him?
I don't know. I don't care. He threatened my life. He threatened my child's life in doing so. He threatened our safety. So it is what it is. Troy can sit in jail, in prison for 2 years.
Okay, hold on. Somebody sent. Okay. Okay, so he has to stay in jail. See, I don't know how this probation stuff works. So he had 2 years he was supposed to do
He
on
has a
probation
violation of parole
because he
right
wasn't
now.
reporting. Right.
Right.
Okay.
And right now he has to serve 2 years. And after that, it's followed up by 15 years of probation. They increased his probation from Mississippi.
Okay.
So even when he gets out in 2 years, he's going to be in a halfway house.
Okay. For 15
They're going
years?
to keep an eye. They're going to keep him. They're going to keep an eye on him, and I'll tell you why. Because his entire life, Troy has been running from the law.
Okay.
With doing the fraud, the scams, the identity theft. That's what all of them want to put themselves behind. When he was in Florida, he was on the run at that time in Florida when he was arrested. He was on the run for over 9 years.
Okay.
He constantly keeps committing identity theft and fraud.
Now so let me ask you this. Did Candace, whatever she wants to go by, did she help you in any way to get that information about T. Nathan to be able to call Mississippi and say, y'all know he ain't been reporting, so what y'all gonna do about it?
No, I found that out on my own.
You did it on your own? Okay.
Yeah.
Because somebody had said that Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm not going to say that Candace didn't take it upon herself to do other things, but I was the one that found the information.
And you gave her the information that you had?
Yes.
Okay. And she may or may not have done other things on the sideline.
She might have. I don't know.
Okay. But as far as you know,
she was a grown-ass adult woman. If that's the same person, if Candace Clark is also Candace Haskell that I know, she's a grown-ass adult woman. So where am I going to jail
I
at?
get that, but I was gonna ask. But as far as you know, you made the contact to bring it to their attention that, hey, he ain't been reporting. You don't know of anything that she did that may have pushed them even quicker or something like that. You don't know. You just know what you did.
I was in contact with the probation officer.
Okay. Okay.
Now, he said that it had to
find him, or they knew where he was?
I have his address.
Oh.
Because do you remember when he made that little video showing the Stephanie Mills delivery, and he dropped he made a Stephanie Mills video where he dropped the delivery, and it had his address on it.
On a package.
Yep.
Oh.
That's how I was able to get him.
Okay. And you just turned that address over to his probation officer.
Yep. 1000 Street.
Okay. Well, I guess that is what it is then. You brought it to their attention and they Went and got him. Now, what happened the first time he got arrested? I know you say you didn't have nothing to do with the first time, but do you know what happened the first time he got arrested?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I assume he probably got pulled over because he kept getting pulled over there in Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Okay. Okay. I'll see if I can't find somebody that may know. Because that's just kind of crazy if he got arrested like
But I will.
the first time and they didn't catch it.
I will be the first one to tell you, and I admit everything because I'm completely honest. Yeah, I was in contact with the captain at Fort Smith, Arkansas, for his second arrest.
Okay. Okay. I was just going to ask, how did they not know if he had like, well, I guess they wouldn't have flagged nothing in the system. I was going to say, how could he get in trouble or get arrested the first time? And they didn't link it back. So
that's what happened. Because the first time he was pulled over, it hadn't been put in the system yet.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. The Okay, I think we already talked about that. How did you end up being involved with Blaze and Alicia, and what made y'all kind of fall out, if that's what you want to call
it? Okay. Sorry. Blaze was making all those videos, right? About his son and everything else. And then he started making videos about the fold.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent him the screen capture that I had for the food stamp receipt.
What food stamp receipt? What food stamp receipt?
The food stamp receipt in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm the one that got that.
See, I'm new. I don't know nothing about a food stamp receipt. Yeah.
But when they made that white ass chicken with no seasoning whatsoever, Troy wanted to flex. He made an entire video, and at the end of it, he showed his Walmart receipt. Mm-hmm. And I showed that it was from food stamps, EBT benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent that to Blaze because my white ass shouldn't be the one saying it.
So Blaze didn't like T. Nathan?
No.
Okay.
So my white ass shouldn't be the one saying it. So I emailed Blaze the actual screenshot that I got showing that it was an EPT benefits.
Okay.
And that's where Blaze took off. That's where our friendship took off. Okay. And Alicia didn't even want to have anything to do with Blaze. She told Lizzie she didn't want anything to do with Blaze. Mm-hmm. Lizzie tried to give Alicia the information on Blaze a couple of weeks before. But once Alicia saw Blaze skyrocketing,
she grabbed his coattail.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Okay. So did you introduce Blaze to Candy or Candace?
No. She contacted him on her own.
Do you know why she would have just randomly reached out to him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Oh, but I do know that at one time they were in the same Instagram group that Alicia had set up.
So Alicia already knew the investigator?
Yes.
How did she know the investigator? Do you know?
She's been in contact with her since September.
But I'm saying, like, did she, like, who introduced her to the investigator? Was it Mia introduced her like she introduced you? Or did she overhear y'all talking to her and then she reached out to her herself?
I don't
Or
know because I haven't been in any of those Instagram groups.
in the chats? Okay.
Yep.
But you just know they have one though, or some or
Yep.
whatever. Okay. Do you think Alicia's gonna get in trouble about those check stubs?
She's going to get in trouble for her check stubs. She's going to get in trouble for the fact that her apartment complex is coming after her right now. For the fact that her 4-year-old child was living at her apartment, not on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the one that took down her urine drug screen and showed that it was her employee identification number.
And you showed that to who?
I made a video about it.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't think I did. I don't remember seeing it. I remember a video that you made about Alicia, but I honestly can't remember what it
Your
was about.
social security number is 9 numbers long.
Okay.
The employee identification number that's on the top of her urine drug screen
Uh-huh.
that I was able to go and grab a screenshot of is 8 numbers long. And then I called her employer.
Okay.
And they verified for me that that was her employee identification number.
Oh.
Her
Okay.
her workman's comp doctor told
Mhm.
her, "You can go back to work. You're good. You can go back to work."
How do you know that? Did you talk to were you able to talk to her doctor?
I wasn't able to talk to her doctor. I was able to talk to her employer.
Oh, okay. And they told you that she
But
was clear to go
but
back to
but
work.
here, yeah, here's the thing. On that urine drug screen, you can see where she tried to erase return to work
Oh,
as the reason for the urine drug screen.
okay. Okay. I have to go back and
As
look at
an
it. It might be the video that I did see because I remember something about you saying the number of digits. For some reason, that's jogging in my memory. I have to go back and look at it. So,
as a
um,
nurse, as a nurse, I know how those urine drug screen requisites go.
well, darn, how many jobs have you had? You said you the private investigator, the transporter, and the nurse. Darn,
I'm 47 years old.
that's young.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I've always worked 2 jobs. Number 1,
Okay.
because I've always been since 1997. I was a single mom of 2. Uh, hold on. 1997, I was a single mom of 1. And in 2001, December 9th of 2001, I
Mhm.
became the single mom of 2.
Okay.
So I've always worked 2 jobs.
Gotcha.
So I worked in 2 different fields. And then back in 2003, I think it was, I went to college
Mm-hmm.
and I got my Bachelor of Science degrees. I started out with just one in psychology. I ended up adding on criminal justice, and then at the very end, I added on alcohol and drug studies. That's
Okay.
how I graduated with 3 degrees in under 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
all those 3 degrees, they match up with all the general requirements.
Okay. Okay.
And I've always been a nurse. I've been a nurse since 1998.
Okay.
I'm a low paid nut. I'm an LPN.
Hold on. Somebody has sent me a video they want me to play. I'm just trying to find it. Hold on. Stuff is loading. It's loading. It's loading. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Hold on.
My brother T-Nathan being locked up.
Hold on.
The last person you want to piss off is me. And I know damn right well a racist white woman didn't just post that I need to apologize to her. Let's get it. You've dragged me, Mia, Sunny, Magnolia, Chevette, and others across this internet, saying that we're the ones that turned in T-Nathan. You know, I distinctly remember not saying any names in my videos and discouraging the use with the absence of evidence. So let's look at what I actually said. And to know that a black woman and two biracial black women who clearly identify with their white side more assisted a racist white woman in getting this black man locked up. Mind-boggling. So, are we projecting much? Because then I came across this. Interesting how now all of a sudden, all of these videos are going up and being taken down, trying to disassociate yourself with what took place and the manner in which it took place. So I heard something on U.S. Army Overlord's Twitch stream last night, that you apparently hired a private investigator and been investigating T. Nathan for months. Because apparently, according to you, it was your job. If you all have any questions, feel free to ask. This was my job. So after seeing such, and wondering how after my brother got locked up, literally 1 hour and 24 minutes, oh yeah, I did my research, that video went up. And 4 duets went up from Goddess Mia. Oh, but now you're trying to sow seeds of doubt. Well, guess what, Mia? Did a little research on you, too. It occurred to me that nobody
I'm listening.
it could be those white hooded people. Interesting you say you never called anybody. But ain't this you? This you on your Instagram? Stating that you called the police on T. Nathan? The same system that has vilified black men? Oh, but it gets deeper. You and Heather been digging on T. Nathan for months. That's why we use our attorneys and our investigators. Me and Mia have had, well, Chevette fed up also. We've had the same attorney and investigators for a couple of months now, looking into things. Interesting. Which is why this was your energy. I don't care. I didn't do it. But do I care that he didn't fail? Fuck no. So while he has to take some personal accountability for what he did, so do you. And to Heather, hell will freeze over and the North Pole will melt before you get an apology from me. You know, given what has taken place most recently.
That's it. So what? Okay. So the only thing that I can think of is on the little last recording when you named everybody that was working with the investigator to look into things. Were you talking about look into T. Nathan, or were y'all looking into something else?
We were getting everyone's information to send them cease and desist letters.
Who is everyone? Do you remember?
There was me, Mia, God. Hold on.
No, I'm talking about everyone that y'all were gonna send cease and desist letters to.
Yes. Everyone that we were going to be sending cease and desist letters to. That's it. Okay. That's all.
Okay. Now, some believe you were talking about T. Nathan.
Well, they're going to believe whatever the hell they're going to believe.
Okay. But you stand on that 10 toes down that Goddess Mia had nothing to do with T. Nathan going to jail. It was all you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in February, not September.
And the last time he got arrested.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't think that you would lie about that, wanting to take the blame for everybody. I mean, I know I wouldn't. So
I'll take the blame. Fuck.
Yeah.
I did what I did because he came after me.
Okay.
He came after my kid. He came